In this video, we will be discussing the role of sleep for learning and memory and some tips to help you get better quality and more consistent sleep. The first key to improving one's sleep is to set a sleep schedule. Consistency with the time one goes to sleep and the time one wakes up will help to reinforce the body's sleep-wake cycle. It is important to maintain a consistent sleep pattern 7 days a week. Screens are everywhere in today's world, whether it is your phone, tablet, laptop, or TV. These modern screens emit a wavelength of blue light which upon entering the eyes causes a breakdown of the hormone melatonin. Melatonin is an important factor in the sleep-wake cycle. The production of melatonin normally increases after sunset and serves as a signal to the brain that it is time to go to sleep. In addition to the reduction in melatonin, the screens and devices stimulate the brain, further interrupting the signals to sleep. Sleep researchers recommend that you turn off all screens approximately 1 hour before bed. You can also use the night mode feature of your devices that reduces blue light, or blue blocking lenses, which are a common feature of prescription glasses today, but can also be purchased with non-prescription lenses. The night mode feature and blue blocking lenses will make your screens and the world appear slightly more in the brown-yellow spectrum and will help to reduce the effects of blue light on the sleep-wake cycle. Research has shown that the ideal temperature to promote healthy sleep is between 65 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit, or 18 to 20 degrees Celsius. This temperature can vary from person to person, but generally humans sleep better in cooler temperatures. The cooler temperature promotes the release of melatonin, which as mentioned previously is the signal to the brain that it is time to sleep. It is important to not only avoid the light from screens, but all light while sleeping. The darker the room, the better it is for getting a good night's sleep. As mentioned previously, exposure to light suppresses the production of melatonin, and therefore sleeping in a dark room allows our bodies to produce more of this sleep-inducing hormone. Sleeping in a dark room also helps to reset our body clocks, also known as the circadian rhythm. We have an internal sleep-wake cycle, known as the circadian rhythm, that can be influenced by outside factors called zeitgebers, of which artificial light is one. Daily exercise promotes a healthy sleep-wake cycle. Moderate aerobic exercise increases the amount of slow-wave sleep you get, and slow-wave sleep refers to deep sleep, where the body and brain have a chance to recover. According to Dr. Charlene Gelmado, a professor of neurology and sleep research at Johns Hopkins University, exercise can help to stabilize your mood and decompress the mind, a cognitive process that is important for naturally transitioning to sleep. However, exercising too close to bedtime raises body temperature, which will make sleep more difficult. In order to have consistent quality sleep, it is important to understand the body's physiological response to stimulants such as caffeine and nicotine. Caffeine is the most commonly used psychostimulant in the world. It comes from a variety of sources, including coffee, tea, mate, soda, and energy drinks, as well as other products. Nicotine is found in tobacco and other non-tobacco products. The use of these common stimulants can have a detrimental effect on your sleep cycle. It is therefore of vital importance that you understand how your body responds to them. Caffeine and nicotine have a half-life of 6 hours and 2 hours, respectively. This means that for caffeine users, if one consumes a standard cup of coffee, which has a caffeine content of approximately 100 milligrams, after 12 hours, 25 milligrams of caffeine will still be in your system. It is recommended that caffeine should be avoided after midday, and nicotine should be avoided in the hours before sleep. According to Dr. Matthew Walker, a sleep researcher from the University of California, Berkeley, the use of alcohol can have highly detrimental effects on your sleep. Alcohol is a depressant, and because of this, it can make people feel sleepy. However, after a few hours of sleep, alcohol can cause you to wake up and have a difficult time going back to sleep. Alcohol has a negative impact on rapid eye movement or REM sleep. REM is the stage of sleep where the body is still and the mind is active. It is when you dream, clear metabolic toxins out of your brain, and when your brain processes and practices information from the previous day. Alcohol also significantly interferes with memory formation. What is the role of diet in sleep? It is vitally important for high-quality sleep that a person gets adequate nutrition without the overconsumption of unhealthy foods. Growing evidence indicates that sufficient nutrient consumption is important for sleep. A recent large-scale study found that a lack of the key nutrients such as calcium, magnesium, and vitamins A, C, D, E, and K is associated with sleep problems. The key takeaways are: eat a balanced diet that is nutrient-rich, and avoid unhealthy foods such as fried foods and foods high in added sugar. Also, avoid eating close to bedtime or late at night. Napping can be restorative, but excessive napping can be detrimental to sleep. A short rest of 20 minutes between learning sessions can be beneficial for encoding the new learning into memory before moving on to the next task. However, extended naps interfere with the body's circadian rhythm, making sleep more difficult at night. The ideal nap is 20 minutes, as this will allow one to rest and recharge, but keep one from entering into the deeper states of sleep, avoiding sleep inertia or that feeling of drowsiness upon waking from a long nap. Taking classes or studying different material back to back can interfere with memory formation, as the information from the second course will replace the information from the first course if time is not taken between material. A short rest break, whether a nap or mindfulness session, can help the brain to sort and store the material you just learned and transition into the new material you are about to learn. If you have chronic insomnia or difficulty falling and staying asleep, despite following the guidance laid out in this video, it may be wise to talk to your doctor and have a sleep study performed. This can help you and your doctor understand where the problem is coming from and help you to find a solution to your sleep issues. Here is an overview of the topics covered in this video. Some important tips for getting a good night's sleep include setting a sleep schedule, keeping your bedroom cool and dark, avoiding screens before bed and using night mode or blue blocking lenses. Exercise promotes healthy sleep. Avoid exercise in the hours before sleeping. Understand the roles of caffeine and nicotine. Avoid caffeine after midday and nicotine in the hours before sleep. Alcohol is highly detrimental to sleep. Eating a nutrient-rich diet promotes healthy sleep. Limit naps to 20 minutes. We hope you have found the information in this video helpful. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe to our channel. For additional details regarding the services we offer, please explore our website at info.learnercenteredtutoring.com. You can reach us via email at admin@learnercenteredtutoring.com or by phone at 231-466-0715. Book your complimentary consultation today.